There we go. Sorry. I don't know. Oh, this is muted. That's why. Burger. Daily. Sure. Two? Sure. Oop. Oh my god, my phone. Why does it keep turning off? Okay, book 6. Chapter 14, sharing information. Wasn't I already doing this? No, well, yeah, I remember now. Ya recuerdo. I think we can skip. Yeah, we can skip this part. Skip. There we go. In this part? No, not this part. There we go. This part. Here we go. Here. In Midge's office. I hope he didn't keep you waiting. Meneus, Lilia, you made it. It appears I was correct about which students were abducted. I was just baking some cookies in the dorm when I got where Riddle had been kidnapped. Then I heard that Ace and Deuce were injured and had to go to the infirmary. It was all so sudden, I can barely wrap my head around it. I checked out the stables where Riddle was taken, and it's like a war zone. Even the grass was burnt to a crisp. What in the world is going on? That's what I want to know. Leona surrendered unconditionally? Yeah, Leona of all people. Rookie, you're in charge of Savannah Claw until I get back. Then again, I can't be sure I come back at all. He was dead series 2. He just folded like a cheap suit. Azul was taken during the club meeting as we understand it. The board game club guys say he left with him peacefully, and Firefly, Squid, and Little Clown went along with him too. I don't know how to you say that word. Whatever. Big word for ammo. I don't know though. Azul's the type to go down swinging. What gives? Massey's group now were with Will and Jamil and Remshakal. You tried to fight the intruders with magic, but it had no effect on them. They took Will and Jamil and also Graham. Interesting. So Leona and Azul's group didn't try to fight back. There must be a reason for that. Leona seemed to know what their deal was. King's Scholar is from an old royal house. It will stand to reason he's heard of them. What are you talking about? Oh, I was pretty much done with the book actually. Damn, I had like 2 sentences to read and that's it, basically. No one would have been done. Chapter 15, A Pet Flight. What are you talking about? I'll field that question. Oh, hello, Train. Where's the head mage? The Six took him into custody as well. I'm in charge while he's away. What's going on here? Hold up, what's Styx? Styx is an organization that operates independently of any nation or government. It's an arcane institute that conducts research on blood. They've done so for many years. Shuketh. They study blot? I get it now. Get what? Think about who they took. It was Riddle, Leona, Azul, and Jamil. So they abducted Jamil, who's a vice house warden, and left Kalim alone. But then they didn't take Rook, who's also a vice house warden. That's odd, right? If they're not targeting house wardens or vice house wardens, then blot research Jamil. It's people who've overblotted. Now you're catching up. Wait, does that mean Vel overblotted too? Oh right, they don't know. Roberto and the others got proper medical treatment and had a complete recovery. Why will this come up now? There's someone who probably knows the reasons. Who? The watchman of the island of Woe. I've seen mention of them here and there in old history books. Does that mean you are acquainted with this watchman of the dark in the dreadful Isle Roy the Dragons? Dragon. Really, Hunt, have you become addled? You're acquainted with him as well. And not just Rook, you all know him. Are you suggesting what I think you are? Oh. I must have lost consciousness. Where's the enemy? I'll have all of their heads. I can't move, and it's too dark to see. What's happening? Calm yourself. It's rather cramped in here, so please lie still, Riddle. That voice, is that you, Azul? It is. How long was that out, and where are we? I'm afraid none of us know. We were shoved into this cramped, stuffy cargo transport 3 hours ago. 3 hours ago, damn. There's no way to see outside, so I can't tell how fast we're going or our direction. But we're definitely far from campus. But they took both you and Vil? Considering Jamil isn't a house warden, it would appear we were taken for some other reason. And since Leona's here as well, I should think the answer is rather obvious. Leona's here too? Is that any way to greet the guy whose lap you've been snoring on for 30 hours? Lamau, what? Huh? I was wondering what this muscly pillow was. I'm so sorry. I'll get up right away. Lamau. Hold on, try not to shove me. Now that everyone's awake, shall we review the situation? For my part, soldiers armed with technomantic gear stormed into my club room and whisked me away. But they seem acquainted with Idea. I don't know what the connection is there, but I got an idea who took us. I've seen him a few times over the years at the Sunset Savannah Palace. The guys were members of Charon. They're Styx's muscle. Their job is to nab overblotted mages and ship them off to the island of Woe. Chapter 16, Uncertain Plight. They ferry away wayward souls to the island. It's why people started calling them ferrymen. Generally, magic marshals of the arcane response unit handle overblotted cases. But some are too much for them to handle. That's where Styx comes in. They're blot specialists who show up no matter if a country asks them to or not. I imagine there was some kind of emergency when I saw him before. And what is Styx? It's an independent organization. They don't answer to any country or government. People who know they study magic and people know they study magic and blah, but how big they are, who works there, what exactly their research entails, all confidential. It's generally assumed their HQ is on the island of Woe. And that island's location is so secret it's not on any maps. So it's forbidden territory. Thing is, I thought the ferryman only went after certain overblotters. In particular, the ones past the point of no return. Now hold on, we've all been freed from that horrific state. We went to medical mages who gave us proper counseling and treatment. They monitored us over a period of time and found no issues. So why will these ferrymen show up out of nowhere and take us by force? How should I know? This just gets more and more puzzling. There is, of course, a matter of our abduction. But what's this relationship between Idia and this clandestine organization? From what Leona just described, it appears that people in high places... It's apparent that people in high places will be bound to run into Styx at some point. And I believe Idia's family is just as wealthy as Kalim's. He rich? Wait, what? Ow, my foot fell asleep. Shit. I know it's hard to believe given how he acts, but I'm fairly certain that the Shrouds are part of the family that runs the Jupiter conglomerate, which made its fortune in offshore oil and rare metals. Aww. The Jupiter conglomerate? That's the parent company of Olympus Inc. They developed the biggest operating system and... God damn it. That's the parent company of Olympus Inc. They developed the biggest operating system and search engine on the market. I knew the Shroud family was involved with the Jupiter conglomerate, of course. But I assume it was pure coincidence that Idia had the same surname. Coincidence? I think not. You see the Shrouds pull strings from behind the scenes and never take any front-facing roles that involve media exposure. I never imagined Idia was one of them. Why was someone from a distinguished family attached to a huge conglomerate act like he does? Damn. I feel dizzy. Oh, if only I've known sooner. I would have tried hard to get him in my debt. Okay. You really do have a one-track mind. So, it's odd that someone in his position will attend school without any aides. Oh. Of course, that explains why the school granted special permission for Orto to be present. It would hardly be surprising if that kind of family was connected to a top-tier organization in some way. Well, this does provide some relief. Who knows, maybe Ida could put in a good word and get them to release us. I wouldn't bet on it. We're subjects to them, lab rats. There's no telling what they might put us through. I read this history book a while back at the palace, and it said apparently no mages have ever come back once the ferryman took them to the island of Woe. Oh. I think that checking means we've landed. Cargo hold pressure adjusted, releasing the airlock. Flashbang. So bright, where are we? Ow. That really is bright. Ooh. What is these? Hey everyone, welcome to the dark and gloomy island of Woe and Styx headquarters. It's you. Period. Yep, Edith Shroud, acting director of Styx. Oh? What the hell? What the fuck? Where's my charger? Hold on. Oh shit, my charger. Ah, there you go. Sorry. I got my charger stuck in my fucking chair. Ooh, hallway. Grudging compliance. Hey everyone, welcome to the dark and gloomy island of Woe in Styx headquarters. Yeah. Hurry up. Huh. Really? That's the best you've got? No say what? Or dude, no way? I'm so shocked, I'm actually calm. Granted, we already guessed there was some connection between the Shroud family and Styx on our way here. But you're the acting director? That's not some tangential link. Hey, Radish Sprout, you can start by explaining just what's going on. You didn't even fly me economy class, just stamped me into a cargo hold like a sardine in a tin can. Lamau. You better have a real good reason, or you're gonna need dentures when I'm finished off with you. Oh. Yikes, those are some scary fangs. Oh look, I'm gonna go over everything, just cool your jets. You attack our school, adopt us against our wills, and you want us to cool our jets? Okay. No one would cool said jets after hearing that. Do you want to lose your head? Detecting a bit of magic in subject A. A radiant stun to render subject Whoa, pause that. I think our Night Raven College visitors are forgetting something. Hmm? Where are you again? And who am I again? I'm the boss. Oh. You don't hurt me, I don't hurt you. Capiche? As long as you follow my brother's recommendation, your chances of sustaining an injury drops by 57%. Very well, since there aren't any better options, I'll comply and behave. Well, after forcibly detaining us, I trust you at least have the decency to serve us some tea. Some tea? The way you're acting doesn't remotely suggest compliance or good behavior, but whatever. Come on, everybody follow me. Orto, have some tea ready by the time we get to the conference room TIA. Roger. Are you suggesting what I think you are? That either Shroud House Warden of Ignahide is the watchman for the Island of Woe? Yes, man, you watchman doesn't refer to a single person. It's a title given to a certain family. I believe the current head of their family is Aidna's Shroud? No, she passed away. Now it's Aidna's son, Idia's father. I see. Human generations pass so quickly. Well, the Watchman role was actually converted into a formal organization. They go by Styx nowadays. It's a rather recent development, of course. Why they only became Styx about a century ago, as I recall. A century ago? Yeah, fairly recent, Wait, slow down a minute. I'm getting confused. Leona's mentioned that Idia's family is part of some megacorp. But now you're saying that that's just a cover? They're secretly the bosses of this Styx group that kidnapped the guys, and they're also the watchmen of the Island of Woe. Dun dun dun. Damn, that was short. What the hell? Chapter 18, Historical Guidance. Indeed, while the Marshman has become something of an urban legend by now, back in the old days when mages were called witches and wizards, they were feared across the land. People believed the Island of Woe would punish any wizards who abandoned their principles and went mad with power. One of my family history books claims that... Oh, what the hell? One of my family history books claims that the group is so ancient they date back to the age of the gods. The relationship between magic and blood hadn't yet been established at that time. According to my history book, people believe overbloods were disasters that occurred without warning. The Jupiter family forebears sealed those disasters away in the Island of Woe and brought peace to the land. Points. A watchman was tasked with keeping those disasters from plaguing the world again. That person was one of the Shroud family's ancestors. That sounds less like history, more like a myth. It's all on such a grand scale, your boy KK can barely keep up. Man, you humankind never stopped researching magic, eager students that they were. Time marched on, and at some point magic became safe to practice. The witches and wizards of yore became known as mages. Nowadays, mage licenses are international. Mages are globally recognized as contributing to the betterment of society. And as governments pass laws and form agencies to discipline magic abusers who cause trouble for people, over time the Watchmen of the Island of Woe faded from the history books. But the group continued the research on the disasters or blot. Oh my god. Really, as the organization sticks. We were aware that Ida was the son of the Shroud family, yes. But this is the first time I've heard of the connection between them and Styx. I've read just about every notable work on magic history, yet I've never seen any of this discussed. But you see, you're limited to the texts that survive among humankind. Humans and faith stopped intermingling quite a long time ago. Plus, different cultures and species pass down lore in different ways. Not every truth is written down. There's no shortage of historical narratives that have been twisted to suit someone's agenda. Twisting historical narratives, huh? This makes me wonder, was the image aware of Ida's connection to Styx? Maybe, honestly. And if he was, does that mean he wasn't able to work with the Shroud family to avoid this scenario? Who? Who can say, really? Even if he had known, he wouldn't have been able to stop them. As for Styx, why did they capture a group of Orblotters? What's their plan? Based on what Lilia said, I doubt they'll treat them hospitably. Whatever. If they're lucky, they'll only be examined. If they're unlucky, they'll become test subjects. And if they're really unlucky, and they may already... Well, hey, don't even joke about that, Jade. You know, there's one thing that's bugging me after hearing all this. Those goons rolled up and blasted half the campus. There's tons of witnesses, right? That one must have got on video. It seems to me like they're not trying to stay very secret. Maybe they don't care, or maybe they have some real liable way of cleaning up after themselves. I don't like the tone of that one bit. I say we were worried about our own skin instead of wasting time on the others. Well, Butchie's wording leaves something to be desired. He does have a point. We don't know where the Island of Woe is, which means we cannot pursue our kidnapped students. I want all of you to return to your dorms and conduct a world call. Check for any injured students and report back to me. Yes, sir. Sir, yes, sir. Chapter 19, Lupine Reliance. Man, why did Leona have to put me in charge? Talk about drawing the short straw. It means the Roi de Leons has great faith in you, Monsieur de Leon. Range. The dorm is his pride. He knows he can trust you with it. Yeah, well, trust doesn't fill an empty stomach. There better be some T-bone steaks in it for me later, or it won't be worth it. Yes, I suppose so. Yet another reason we need them to make it back safe and sound. Oh, Reggie. Wait, so Jack does appear in this book. What the hell? And he didn't. Look at your text. What's this about Leona getting kidnapped by the guys who attacked the school? You're pretty much summed it up right there. I need to round up everyone in the dorm and check in with them. Could you give me a hand? Oh, sure. Happy to. Hey, Max. Why are you all banged up? Did they beat you guys up too? Jesus Christ, but what about the others? The NRC tribe members were together at Ramshickle when it occurred. We were in the midst of an SDC post-mortem when they attacked us. Vil, Jamil, and Grim were all taken just as Leona was. They took Vil and Jamil too? And the freshmen that tried to rescue Grim were gravely injured. Why are those guys so reckless? True. I must return to my dorm and fulfill my duties as Vice House Warden, but... I have no idea how you say that. But yeah. Would you be so kind as to go with Max to check up on our injured comrades in the infirmary? That will actually help me too. You can see if any students from our dorm are there. Got it. I'll be in touch once I know more. Let's go, Max. Lego. School infirmary. Excuse us, coming in. Hey, sorry, all beds are occupied. Write your names on the paper and then wait in your dorm. Ooh. The nurse will attend to you later. Wait, you're both perfectly fine. What business do you have here? None of your business. Chapter 20, an abrupt collision. Ow, my god, my arm. Okay. Ruggie and Brooke asked me to check up on the guys in here. What about you, Professor Cruel? Cruel? I heard a pair of pups from my class got injured. Really, how can these whelps be so foolhardy? Hardy? One second, on second glance, I see Max has some minor injuries. Come here. I can patch up simple scrapes. Scraps? Scrapes? Which bits are Deuce and Nathan? Oh. They haven't woken up yet. Should you be up, Apple? I'm fine. Still a little shaky, but that's all. I analyzed the residual traces of the spell they cast on you. It was designed to stun. Unfortunately, you sustained greater injuries because of where you were caught. What do you mean, Professor? Huh? Yeah, what do you mean? I mean, enemies and friendlies alike are bound to get hurt when you fire off magic in an old derelict building. Freshmen who have hard... Oh my god. I can't read anymore. I'm tired. Freshmen who have a hard time using attack magic while Big word. Simultaneously trying to shield themselves from falling debris. Surprise battle that required the coolest of heads. Otherwise you'll wind up like they did. You have a point. I remember a bunch of debris falling during the fight. Because I think about it, there was also a number of cauldrons falling from the roof. Alamau. Deuce. This is the problem with bad boys who act without thinking. I plan to train them all over again when they wake. Oh shit. But they did it to save Grim. The reasons are irrelevant. It's the trainer's job to scold pups when they do something phenomenally stupid. They got off lucky this time. What if those soldiers had cast lethal spells? Things would have ended much differently then. You're right, I'm sorry. Vil must have known that, which is why he ordered the freshman to stay back. And then, huh? And then I went and made an idiot out of myself. What do I got to show up for it? A big old whooping, that's what. They hauled Vil and the others off, and all I could do was stand and watch. It's a harsh reminder that I can't do anything by myself. Sure. No one can do everything right out the gate. The house wardens and vice house wardens didn't start out as mages, amazing mages. They went through trials of their own, and that's what made them stronger. Moping about what you couldn't do isn't gonna help matters. What can you do now? That's what we should be focusing on. So quit your belly aching. It's like nails on a chalkboard. Jack. As he said, Hal, that's the right attitude. The faculty will look into what we could do about our adopted students and the head mage. Wilmer and Max, I expect you both to rest and recuperate for now. Yes, sir, I can walk now, so I'll head back to my dorm. I'm not seeing any Savannah class students here, so I'll best get back too. Professor Recruit, please take good care of Ace and Deuce. Please, don't insult me. These pups are under my supervision. Of course I'll take care of them. That goes for Max as well, and Grim of course. All the 1A students are pups under the tutelage of the Great Cruel. On that note, how dare someone else discipline a pup from my kennel? I'm bowling with rage. Yeah, I'm real teed off myself. Sit, listen pups. The adults will figure out what to do next, so stay put and don't get any funny ideas. Yes sir, we will going then. Main Street. Say Max, since Ranshackle's all busted up, where are you gonna stay? I'll be fine as long as the roof's there. Honestly, is it much worse than before? Hey Max, you should stay at Pumpfire until Ramshackle gets fixed up. That's what Vil would say if he were here, I think. Yeah, I couldn't definitely see him saying that. Okay then, come on over to Pumpfire. I'm sure Brooke will welcome you with open arms. Hey, in my open arms. What you want here, what you need here. Alright, catch you later. Yeah, later. Thanks for coming along, Jack. Let go. It's been a long day. Time to head back to the dorm, get a shower, and oh, what the hell? Oof. Oh, what happened? Why did my screen move? Hold on. So weird. What the hell happened? There we go. Chapter 21, A Rash Decision. Hall of Mirrors? Ow. Who in the tarnation shot out of the mirror and bum rushed me? You could have really hurt someone. My apologies, Mr. Pumet. I was in great hurry. Are you all alright? Oh, it's you, Rook. Goodness, I've never seen you in such a rush. That's a big suitcase you got there. And you're carrying a broom. Are you going somewhere? That I am. I might not be back for some time, but do keep your chin up. Oh? Wait, what do you mean? Where are you going? The island of Woe. What? Now just hold your horses. You ain't really going after Vale and the others by yourself, are you? I am, and I am where it's dangerous, but I implore you, do not try and stop me. I came to a horrifying realization when I returned to the dorm, you see. Really? What was it? When Will was captured, he wasn't carrying a single skincare product. Oh, okay. Huh? The changing of the reasons. Wait, what reasons? What the hell? Hello, howdy. Okay, the changing of the seasons can have a tremendous impact on one's skin. Dryness is the natural enemy of a healthy complexion. How's book 6 treating you? Big words! So many big words. If one is derelict and their skincare routine, the forbidden red fruit will swiftly bloom on their forehead and chin. What's a forbidden red fruit? You mean pimples? Oh my god, I love Dr. Pimple Popper. Do you guys know who that is? Dr. Pimple Popper? I used to watch her show. Pimples, a symbol of youth, they do have their own charm. But Bill has a photo shoot for a magazine cover next week. Wait for the battles and I want to with you about how hard this is. Yeah, so many people have told me how hard it is. And he is a firm believer in showing up to shoots in top form. We? To this photo shoot. We don't know if he's ever coming back. And ain't you the vice house warden? You can't leave our dorm unsupervised. I am Le Chasseur d'Amour first and Bonfire Vice Warden second. I've dedicated my life to pursuit and defense of beauty. I cannot sit idly by when beauty is in danger like this. And so I now depart to safeguard my friend's exquisite face. Wait, you can't just go. We have no idea where the island of Woe is, though. The island of Woe's precise location is shrouded in mystery, it's true, but worry not. Or I can envision where Vale and the others are. Envision? What do you mean by that? Alas, the sun sets lower with every passing second. As much as I painting, I must depart. I bid you good day. Adieu. Adieu. Is that goodbye in French? Wait, hold on, Rook. Rook! Another feeling because I beat this book 2 different times. My first time was without reset ticket. Because they did not access. Oh my god, you beat this 3 times? Jesus. I feel like I can barely do it 1 time. Chapter 22 in Hot Pursuit. Okay, there we go. He left. The island of Wolf probably crawling with those soldiers who took Vale and the others. Not even Rook can handle those guys by himself. He's flying straight into danger. What do we do? Should we tell the teacher? Or we could follow him and stop him. Wait, no, Professor Cool told us to stay put, but Sly. Forget it. We can't spend all day hemming and howing. I'm gonna sit back in on the sidelines. I'm going after Rook. Ooh. I can't stand the idea of sitting pretty while everyone else does all the work. Mouse. I wish I could help, I really do, but I can't cross over to your side. Go on and find your roommate. Why are you taking up a Mickey Mouse? Let me out, I don't want to go. Max. Ace and deuce. I know what you're thinking. There's a chance we'll just be dead weight. But you can't stand it either, right? I mean, they got your partner and our friends. My child, Grim. Nightmare college students don't take this sort of thing lying, you know? Come on, Max. Let's do this. Sure. Well, Paridai Porque. Amidst the clouds. The traces head north. With a broom and a teleporter, I can reach them in a day. Maybe even half a day if I push. I wonder if Monsieur Permet is angry with me for leaving as I did. Yes, he will undoubtedly yell my name in the energetic tone of his, and what? We finally caught up to you. Now get on back here. Pull that broom over right now. I pulled Max? Yes. Oh, this is cool. Chapter 23, Defined Dispute. Oh, you came after me? Why wouldn't we? You're out of your apple picking mind if you thought we'll just sit around. Like, I'd ever let you go alone. We're coming with you. Ooh la la. That you must not do, Monsieur Permet. It's too dangerous. Ain't it the same for you? You couldn't do delete squad against those armored varmints? Well, if you ain't gonna stop, I'll smack you off that broom myself. Do it! Light your whole broomstick on fire. Eat this. Do it! Confounded. I can't control the broom and cast it at the same time. No. Damn. I'm gonna crash and burn before Rook does. No. Stop this, people. I'll stop when you do. Ooh. I can't keep going. One more shot. Gemerend? Alright, I surrender. Epel, let us find some place to land. No way, I ain't going back, and that's that. That's not what I was suggesting. We should take a moment to calm down and talk. And if I might add, you'll freeze up into an epsicle if you keep flying in those clothes. Lamau. An epsicle. Oh. Really now, you're not even using a wind blocker spell. Your lips are as blue as the sky. Rest assured, I won't try to send you back, just follow me. Oh, this is pretty. I'm about freezing my fingers off. Your hands and cheeks are cold as ice. I'll get a fire going. Good thing I brought a tumbler of hot tea. Now go on, Buffy, you drink up. It should help you get warm. This isn't cursed, right? You're not gonna put us to sleep and leave us here, are you? Hardly. Unless you're Vil, one cannot simply conjure up a curse without incantation and special equipment. Hello, hello! Welcome. I'll have some thanks. That's better. I feel alive again. I'm rather shocked. I did not expect you two to come after me. Yeah, I know. We might only slow you down. I won't ask you to take us along, but I'm going to follow you either way. Those people hurt our housewarden and our friends. I'm not going to just take that. Why are you scowling? You left without permission too, you know. I don't see how you're any better than me. You can scold me all you want, but I'm not going back. No, you have it wrong. I'm not angry with the two of you. I'm angry with myself for failing to give your tenacious spirits due credit. Oh? Interesting. Chapter 24, Our Heartfelt Salute. I'm angry with myself for failing to give your tenacious spirits due credit. Okay. I said at SEC that people are powerful when they truly believe in themselves and each other. And yet I set off alone without nary a word, leaving you both behind. Apple, you always stay true to your heart, and that makes you strong and beautiful. I'm ashamed to have lied to myself for such specious reasons. What do you mean by that? I feel just the same as you, Apple. The truth was that I couldn't stand by while my boon companion came to harm. Boon? I convinced myself that it will be wrong to involve teachers or friends in my self-centered quest. Well, it's a little late for that. We've been wrapped up in this for a while now. D'accord. Very well, Apple, Max. Shall we undertake this journey together? Like, oh, sure. My only condition is that you do exactly as I tell you. Can you promise me that? Sure can do. I mean, yes, sir. Sir, yes, sir. We did it, Max. Apple and I both have a tendency to charge and head first and lose sight of what's around us. You, however, never fail to see the big picture. I'm sure your presence will be a real boon to us. I'll do everything I can to help. I've never seen you lose sight of what's around you, Rook. I mean, the charging and head first part, sure. Ah, but you have. I smacked right into you in the Hall of Mirrors because I failed to notice my surroundings. I guess you did. You know, now that I'm thinking about it, a lot of people in Papyrus pull reckless stunts, despite seeming calm and collected, Vil included. Tenacity is our Dome's credo after all. And that could arguably mean mustering one's determination to face what must be faced. The first queen is usually depicted as aloof and statuesque in art and literature. But personally, I suspect she may have been rather active and energetic. I have a hard time imagining her flying off the handle and storming out on her own like we did. Really, she never would have done that. I must agree with you there. Oh. Shh, quiet, I hear an animal growling. It's close by. Hey! Sorry, that was me. Oh. And here I was worried we've encountered the wrath of some forest beast whose territory we disturbed. It's way past when I usually eat dinner. I can just imagine how Vil's beautiful brow would creep if he heard that. Yeah, I can see it too. Very well, we should have a quick repast before setting off. I'll go over our flight route while we dine. Oh my god. And stuff. Thanks for the meal, Rook. I'm just glad I tried to pack food in a camping kit. We just took off right after you, so it didn't even cross my mind to bring food. Worry not. There's... What the hell is that word? Yes, plenty en route to our destination. You can always buy more sustenance if we need it. Oh yeah, Rook, I wanted to ask. You said you didn't know where the island of Woe was, but you could envision where Vil and the others were. True. What did you mean by that? Ah. This is what my signature spell allows me to do. Hmm? What is it? Okay, chapter 25, planning a route. You're using your signature spell? It's quite a weak one, actually. Oh? I can't hurt anyone or control anything with it. Nevertheless, it is an essential spell for a huntsman such as myself. What does it do? It enables me to locate anyone upon whom I cast it. Even if they go over the 7 jeweled hills or beyond the 7th fall, even to the very edge of the world. Dang, that's a mighty scary piece of magic. It's interesting, actually. When those current goons took Vil, I swiftly cast my spell on one of them. Golly, I didn't even notice. He's smart, damn. I suppose it's time for the grand unveiling. Come, see if you can flee from me. A row afar. Ooh. Wait. What's that? We'll see. As I feared. What's wrong? For all of my boating, my spell is by no means omnipotent. If there's some magic blocking vehicle or structure between myself and target, my guideline is sharply cut off. Damn. It appears they transport their friends in a technomantic stealth aircraft that can block magic. What? Does that mean even your signature spell can't track them? Not quite. Not even with a technomantic plane can completely block out magic. They must drop stealth for the briefest of moments when using magic or radar. And in those precious seconds, I can envision the mark I've put on my prey. Every halting step is laid out before me, like the lovely footprints led by a dainty princess wandering the woods. For I am a huntsman. Once I set my sights on a quarry, I never let it escape. Oh. Oh. I see it. They left the land of Dawn, where the Sage's Island lies, and ventured northward over the Coral Sea. My tracking shows they crossed the Sunshine Lands and Kingdom of Heroes. Then it stops well out over the water. So that's where the Island of Woe is? However, it's quite a ways from here to the Island of Woe. We won't be able to reach it on brooms alone. Then how were you planning to get there? One of my ancestors was an avid traveler. They had villas all over the world. And those villas contain teleporters that link to each other. We'll be using those. Oh yeah, that's just so cool. Luckily, there's a villa in the land of Dawing, the Sunshine Lands, and the Kingdom of Heroes. You should be able to cover a substantial distance in one night using the teleporters. Wait, what? Your family has villas all over the world? How rich are they? Damn. Why is everyone rich at the school? With the magic teleporters that go between countries, don't you need some kind of special government permission for that? Just what does your family do, Rook? Wouldn't you like to know? Wouldn't you like to know, Water Boy? I am especially grateful to my ancestors right now for their love of travel. There's a chance the teachers have noticed our absence and filed a report, so I prefer to avoid public transit. Oh, and I can just imagine the disapproval on my four bears' face if they knew what I was up to. Don't you use our legacy to upset your professors, they'll say. Which is all in service of Beauté and L'Amour. I can only beg my ancestors forgiveness. Anyway, now that we have a plan of action, let us away before anyone notices we've absconded. Is something amusing, Monsieur Pumet? Oh, it's just, you're such an eccentric guy, and I can tell your family's super rich. But here you are, sneaking around like the rest of us when we do something bad, trying to hide it from the teachers. Is there any student in Capex who doesn't fear the faculty raining lightning upon them? I am but one of many troublemakers attending Night Room in college. Oh yes, I recommend you both put on something warm before we set out. Your dome uniform could serve you well on a long room flight. Apropos of that, here's a fun little tidbit. They're woven with magical threads that retain heat and provide an insulation from the cold. In fact, allow me to lend you a uniform from our dorm as well, Max. Here you go. Whoa. My body is better just wearing this. You're right, this is toasty. We get another uniform. We're visiting our Queenville, after all. We must be dressed for the occasion. April, I will now slow to match your pace. Will you be able to keep up while in the air? Don't you imply my flying slow? I love their uniforms, they're really cool. I'm the best freshman in fire in the whole Spell Drive club. Leona said so himself. I ain't gonna fall behind. I love Apple Smart too. This is what I like to hear from a Pumfire student. Now to the island of Woe. Okay. A helpful presentation. Oh. Back over here now. Hello. He's not happy. Excuse me, Idia, what was that? I'm a world-class model, you know. I'm very particular about what comes into contact with my skin. You told me to set a spray down from a glorified garden hose? You didn't even provide moisturizer. Moisturizing after cleansing your face is the most crucial step in maintaining a beautiful complexion. This is my favorite face for it though. Now I know what it's like to be a car going through a car wash. And what's it like to what it's like to be a set of sheets in the dryer. No one's happy. It was bad enough that thing went in my mouth, but it even washed inside my ears. I'm so quit out from that. I never really prized efficiency above all else. But I've actually decided that no matter how busy I get, I will never start using an automated blasting machine. Really? All the staff love it. They say it makes showers take no time at all. That's even worse. That's not even the worst of it. It's the stinking color. These chokers appear to have the same effect as my signature spell, off with your head. I've been trying to muster up some magic for a little while now, but I've come up empty. Oh. Sorry about that. We have to make sure people wear those to ensure accurate data collection. Wait, Riddle, you've been trying to use magic? Can't take my eyes off you for a second. Anyway, now that we've decontaminated you of any microorganisms you might have brought in, I'd like to show you a little welcome video for Styx. A welcome video? Please take a seat and turn your attention to the screen. Ooh. Movie time! Audio and video recording of footage shown within the facility is prohibited by law. If you begin to feel ill during the reel, please notify staff at once. Magic, a supernatural energy thought to be the stuff of miracles. Imagination, never-ending possibility. But sometimes great power brings great disaster. This cannot be the status quo. Magic enriches our lives, and in order to safeguard what we have, the 6th Institute of Magic Science works tirelessly to collect and parse magical data from all over the world. Safe use of technomantic technology, magical power analysis, perception of runes and mage stones, blood emission reduction, post-overblood treatment, magical disaster prediction systems, maintaining a phantom database. We do this and more to support the people of the world from behind the scenes. As a non-profit organization, ensuring your magical lives are safe to explore. We are the 6th Institute of Magic Science. Oh. Cool video. And that's the movie. Thanks for watching. Me want more movie. That was a rather cheaply made promo video. True though. Well, if you want the TLDR version, magic is a fancy miracle power with lots of unknowns, and Styx makes sure people use it safely. They've been researching blood since the olden days, like when people wrote on clay and tablets and stuff. If you wish to learn more about Styx, we have a 2.5-hour documentary. What the fuck? 2.5 hours? Would you like me to play it? I'm good, thanks. So Styx has been researching blood since ancient times. And we're all over blotters. Yeah, I'm starting to get the picture here. So what Hoiberg explained does that I think the director have in store for us. Oh, she. Chapter 27, Overblot Explanation. I'm glad you asked. To start with, I'm going to strap you all to chairs so you can't move, then examine you with a bunch of probes. What? That way I can score some sweet data on the correlation between stress and blood accumulation. What? Do you really think you can get away with such outrageous behavior? No. I was doing a bit. Jeez, it's like you've never heard of a joke before. Have you met him? In all fairness, it wasn't remotely funny. Agreed. You've taken our clothes and magic away. We're completely at your mercy. Idiot, come on. They're already upset we hauled them out here against their wills. Scaring them will only make it worse. Well, now I see you possess the compassion your body sorely lacks. Lol. Besides, subjecting them to excessive levels of stress won't yield accurate data. Never mind, I take it back. You're exactly like your brother. Anyway, we brought you all here because we'd like you to help us collect data. You're all highly valuable specimens since you overloaded but weren't consumed by phantoms. What are phantoms? When you overblood, all the blood you can't hold spills out and takes on a giant form. All the things behind their back when they're overblooded? You guys saw the faceless monsters that appear behind you, right? Yeah, that. Those things. We call those phantoms. You weren't exactly yourselves, so I don't know how much you registered. But when you overblooded, you were able to use magic way beyond your normal reserves. Do you know why? It was because of those monsters. Phantoms feed on blood that's filled with practitioners' darkest emotions. It's their energy source. Oh. Blood is toxic matter that's generated when you use magic. Normally, it's nothing but a debuff. But when you're in an overblooded mode, that debuff turns into a buff. That's why overblooded mages instinctively blow their reserves and keep generating blood. The phantoms suck it all up and get bigger and bigger. How bonus. And once the mage exhausts the last of their reserves, their magic... I can't talk. Their job as an incubator is finished. An incubator? Yep, it's like you're an energy drink. Once they drinking... oh my god, I'm getting tired. It's been 2.5 hours. Okay. Yep, it's like you're an energy drink. Once they've drunk the last drop, the empty can gets chucked in the trash. The catcher is gone, leaving only a monster that's driven by hunger and negative emotions. They wander the land, refusing to let go and spewing hexes all over the place. Hence the name Phantom. At that point, either the arcane response unit steps in and slams them, or they're captured and brought here for research. Though I've heard of ultra rare cases where they manage to blend in with dire beasts and other wildlife and hide in the mountains. I mean, I knew that if someone overblooded and spent all their magical reserves, they would die. But the monsters living on after that, it's a bit hard to believe. Well, there aren't too many cases that escalate the point of creating phantoms. The thing about overblooding is you have to be a capable mage with a pretty big magic pool for it to happen at all. So it's about as rare as rolling 4 SSRs on a single temple in a gacha game with stinging draw rates. I mean, most competent mages tend to be careful and show a bit of self-control. Yeah, there was a whole slew of overbloods in the past few months, and all at the same school. It's like, why does our school keep churning out so many SSR epic troublemaker cards? Am I right? You have a gift for rubbing people the wrong way. Okay, so we were brought in for research. Were you the one who issued that order, Ilya? 6 personnel are prohibited from disclosing such information to outside parties. Let's just say that in addition to the agents takes place worldwide, we have a global network for informants. If we just establish, the 6th Institute of Magic Science has conducted so much research on overblood over the years. One of our primary focuses is studying ways to safely and effectively utilize blood. Don't use it. Chapter 28, Contract Negotiation. Did you say you're trying to use blot? It's not that surprising. Sustainability, a hot topic right now. Social, environmental, economic, magic's no different. People call blot a waste product, but we consider it a viable energy resource. And we gotta recycle where we can, right? An energy resource, huh? And to carry out this viable research, six things are justified in kidnapping potential useful specimens. Real noble oppression you guys got here. I'm sorry, they seized you without explaining anything. But I assume none of you want to overblock again, right? And I'm positive none of you want a phantom using you like a seed potato. So it's extremely important you learn more about the properties of your own magic and blot. 6HQ has the most advanced research labs in the world. No one else's readings are as accurate and detailed as ours. And undergoing thorough examinations will greatly benefit you in the long run. My, what an enticing sales pitch. Let me guess, if you don't participate in your data collection, you won't let us go back to school? I'm glad you catch on quickly, Bill Schoenheit. Yeah, so let's get the paperwork out of the way. Take a look at the tablets on your seats. What's all this? It's an NDA, a non-disclosure agreement. Just sign it once you've read everything, okay? We'll email you a link where you can download a copy if you fill out your email address. Excuse me, you dragged us here against our wills and now you expect us to sign an NDA? There's an armed guard in here. We're clearly signing under duress. I bet you're the type that never reads the manual then yells then yells at the tech support about how it's not working. Could you save the aggro for after you've read it? This contract's meant to protect you too, you know. Like I said before, you don't hurt us, we don't hurt you. If you agree to cooperate, you'll receive all the latest blot treatments. The examinations take about 24 hours, that's it. All they have to do is give us 24 hours of your time. Then we wrap everything up nice and neat and everyone goes home happy. I didn't ask for this job, you know. I could be grinding out an event with my favorite character right now. You wanna get out of here fast? Read it, sign it, bam, done. I don't trust it. Ryder Sprout's acting all high and mighty right now, now that he thinks we're defenseless. If it wasn't for that stupid collar, I'll turn all his hair to sand. Why, Leona, for once we agree on something. 1 hour later. Dude, who actually reads every word from top to bottom and asks nitpicky questions about each point. How you met them? Come on. One is a fucking control freak. Well, many of them are kind of. One's a prince. Well, you have to make sure you understand it and agree with the terms before signing something that's common sense. Agreed. If I got caught in some contract because of the fine print, I'll never live it down. Literally. The other two are absolutely right. What if the terms contain something illegal? You guys are seriously stubborn. Guess that's why you're the SSR epic troublemakers. Chapter 29, VR Simulation. Oh. Okay, now that you've all signed, let's get these examinations going. The battle simulator and observation console are all set up. KK, split the subjects into 2 teams. We'll do the first test subjects A, C, and E. Then the next with subjects B and D. Ortos, show A, C, and E to the sim room. Roger, Riddle starts a selection grotto. Will Shanghai, come and follow me. There's how you can chill in this room. I'm going to step out. Use the intercom by the door to call the staff if you need anything. Hey, acting director, shouldn't you at least leave us with a snack menu we can order from? We might get hungry. There goes Leonis Kingscolor. Just doing his thing. Sorry, that was not an option. Jeez, does he know you can't just eat whatever during an exam? People. Good grief, well, this is a fine mess we're in. Yeah, no kidding. Acting director, what will subject of his examination be? The medical team reports he is still asleep. Alright, Grim. Subject F. Right, Grim. I'm afraid Akita's got too many variables. His command of magic is pretty mediocre, nothing compared to the other guys. I doubt there's much point running him through the Sims. You can just let him sleep for now. Just let me know if he wakes up. What are you gonna do? Roger. Let my baby go. My child. Oh. Arthur has brought subjects A, C, and E to the simulation room. Instruments collaborated, ready to collect data. Commencing recording at 2100. 21. 21. Setting 1, 2. This is the control room. Do you read me? This is the simulation room. We read you loud and clear. All subjects have been equipped with testing gear. Excuse me, could the rest of us get a word in? First, you bring us to this absurdly large room. Then you stick giant headsets on us. I can't see a thing in this. What are you going to do with us? Surely you're not going to make us fight each other. Not at all. You're wearing Technomantic VR headsets. You'll be fighting enemies in virtual space. Virtual space? It's a lot faster to just do it and then trying to explain it. Start it up, Orto. Wait just a minute, idiot. Weren't you the one who said people should read manuals in their entirely? Roger, virtual enemy mode standby. Commencing dive. Oh? Oh. They're gonna fight? What is this place? Looks pretty cool. It's called Virtual Space created with Technomantic VR. You can have your magic in the positive, but you can use it all you want here. And your real world body won't sustain damage no matter how rough you get. So feel free to cut loose. I see. In that case, there's no need to hold back. I was planning on it. Here goes. Are these my cards? I don't think so. Slay. Okay, chapter 30, virtual aggression. So another battle. Is this another battle? I saw. Test 1 complete. Subjects are cooling down within the sim. Subject A, C, and E's vital signs are all normal. Blood accumulation is within the standard range. Yeah, that's what I expected. Try to see if the numbers differ in the next one. The mission has synced with the Lachesis system. We're all set for the second test. Okay, phase transition time. Orto, take it away. Virtual enemy mode standby. Commencing dive. Oh? What the hell? What? Is this the cafeteria? What's their game now? There you are, Ruid-san. Huh? Oh good, you're here too, Brittle. The house already means about to start. Azul, I've brought the documents for the topic we want to discuss. What's the matter with you three? You look possibly bewildered. Do we all have something on our faces? No, it's nothing. Let's go. Sillyville. What the hell's happening? You've left your bag wide open. Huh? Just what do you think you're doing, Rook? Oh, I see. Jade? Trey? What is this? Have you forgotten? Every student at this school has the right to challenge the house warden for their seat. We've already filled the paperwork for this with the head mage. You all wish to become house wardens? Let me explain, Bill. As you know, I appreciate beautiful things. Hence, I can hardly allow someone who's acted as ugly as you to occupy the fairest queen's throne. The girls are fighting. Fight, fight, fight. Slay. Okay. Well, it has been almost 3 hours. I went for longer than I wanted to just because I switched games. Those fucking Tomb Raider pissed me off. We have 300. Can we pull for something? Sebek. Standard. Ooh. Let's see. Let's see. Yeah, why not? Ooh. And then I'll just 6 of these individuals. Oh. Okay. Let me fix this for our next stream. Okay. Oh, wait. That's actually gonna be it for me today. Oh my god. So sorry I wasn't able to stream yesterday. Again. Tomorrow, Monday, I don't know if I'll stream. Just because... Yeah. If I do, I think we'll do Minecraft or Coral Island, actually, maybe. Something small. I don't want to take too long. There'll be shorter streams. It's like next 2 weeks, I think. Yeah, I might have to do like shorter streams. I mean, also, I'll probably still do Twisted like next Friday. Hopefully next Friday. Yeah. But yeah. Oh, thank you so much for the follows, all the subscribers over the weekend while I was gone. Oh, I feel so bad. Okay. I already had anything else to say. Hold on, let me. What's my schedule like actually? Because I have a test in like 2-ish weeks, less than that actually. Like not this week, but the following week. Yeah. Yeah, I have a test next week after this one. Oh wait, I have the orthodontist on Friday? Oh yeah, I have to go to the orthodontist on Friday, so stream might be a little more later in the day. I forgot. Fucking keep forgetting I have that disappointment. Okay. Ortho that day too. Okay. I'll stream whenever I can this week, honestly, because I'm not gonna promise anything just because I'm gonna be taking care of my mom. So yeah. Okay. Anyways, los veo después. Ojalá mañana, pero we'll see. So see you all tomorrow. Bye bye. Hopefully tomorrow, actually. Bye bye.